Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Buddan with today's numeracy lesson. I hope that you are all continuing to keep yourselves safe and well. Your learning target for today is I can multiply numbers by 8. And by the end of the lesson, you should be able to use repeated addition to multiply by 8, find different ways of representing multiples of 8 using practical materials, and explore different methods to calculate multiplying numbers by 8. And we shall continue with the resources that we have been using throughout our multiplication and division. You will need pencil and paper from your learning resource pack, any cubes or counters or marbles, and again we've said sweets, cakes, any practical materials that you can use to help you when it comes to multiplying. As we will be focusing on the 8 times tables today, multiplying by 8, let's start a warm-up with a song for the 8 times tables. Are you all ready? Some of you, I think, will be familiar with this song already.
Times tables today, sing with Todd and Ziggy all the way. Multiply. 1 8 is 8, 2 is 16, 3 is 24, 4 is 32, 5 is 40, 6 is 48, 7 is 56, 8 is 64, 9 times 8 is 72, and 10 is 80. 11 is 88. I said 12 is 96. Baby, you will understand. We got the learning in our hands. Multiply. 8, 16, and 24, 32, 40, and 48. 56, 64, 72, 80, 88 and 96. 1 8 is 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s, 6 8s, 7 8s, 8 is 9 times 8 is 10 is 11 is I said 12 is baby, you will understand. We got the learning in our hands. Reggae beats.
Here is 100 square. Can you count on to find all the multiples of 8? Is there a pattern? Pause the video to see if you can find them. Let's see how you got on with finding all those multiples of 8. Oh, let's find a highlighter pen. Here we go. So we have 8, and then we have 16, and we have 24, and the next number is 32. Well done. Are we keeping up? And I'm going, next number is 40, and then we have 48, and we have 56. So can you tell me the next number? Can we see a pattern forming? Well done. We have 64, and we have 72, and we have 80, which is 10 times 8, 88, 11 times 8, and 96. Were you able to find all those multiples of 8? Well done, fantastic start. Pause the video here to have a think about the answers to these 3 questions. Number 1, how many counters altogether? Number 2, to complete the repeated additions. And number 3, here is an array. How many groups of 8 are there? Let's take a look and see how we got on. How many counters are there altogether? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups or 5 sets, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in each one. So there are 5 groups of 8, and we have the answer of 40 altogether. Well done if you got that correct. Let's look at number 2. Complete the repeated additions. 8 add 8 equals 16. 8 add 8 add 8 equals 24. And 8 add 8 add 8 add 8, which is the same as 4 times 8, equals 32. How are we doing so far? And number 3, here is an array. And you can see it says how many groups of 8 are there. So we have 1, 2, 3 groups with 8 in each. So well done if you were able to think of those answers. Super. Pause the video here. What do you see? What did you see? Let's take a look. Well, we can see that there are 1, 2, 3. 3 are the groups equal? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there are 8 in each group. So there are 3 equal groups of 8. We can also write this using repeated addition as 8 add 8 add 8, which equals 24 altogether. We can also write that equation using 3 times 8. 3 times 8 in each group equals 24. And remember, we can swap the numbers round to write 8 times 3. It also equals 24, because remember, with multiplication, it doesn't really matter which way. It will still equal the same amount. Well done if you managed to think of those answers. Pause the video and take a look at this one. What do you see this time? What did you see this time? Let's reveal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time we have 8 groups with 3 cakes on each group. So 8 groups of 3. And we can use the repeated addition to represent this by saying 3 add 3 add 3 add 3 add 3. So if there are 8 groups, we should have 8 lots of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which gives us a total of 24. We can also represent this by writing 8 times 3 equals 24. And have you got the next sentence? Well done. 3 times 8 also equals 24. So well done if you were able to now write those representations. Fantastic. How quickly can you find the answer to this question? Octopus's tentacles. There are 5 octopuses. Each has 8 tentacles. How many tentacles are there all together? Well done if you got the answer to equal 40, because 5 times 8 equals 40. Ooh, what about this one? Who likes pizza? Pizza slices. There are 9 pizzas and each has 8 slices. How many slices are there all together? How quick are you at calculating this question? Well done if you managed to get this one straight away. The answer was, yes, 72, because 9 times 8 equals 72. Brilliant. And what about this one? Playing cards. There are 7 cards. Each has 8 hearts on. How many hearts are there all together? Don't forget you can use repeated addition to help you calculate these answers. Did you get this one correct too? Yes, the answer was 56. Well done, everyone. The children are finding different ways to represent 4 times 8. Shall we take a look to see how they worked it out? Let's take a look at the first example. Here you can see the children have used an array. And how many rows can you see? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Let's just check. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in each row. So we could write 4 times 8. So 4 times 8. And how many are there all together? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So the answer is 32. So they used an array with 4 rows. We could also change it to 8 columns as well, couldn't we? 8 groups with 4 in each group. So well done. Now let's look at the second example. We still have an array. Let's see, this time we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 rows this time, and there are 4 in each row. So remember, we can write 4 times 8. We can also write 8 times 4. And 8 times 4 is still going to equal 32 altogether. So that's another way of representing 4 times 8. Oh, let's take a look at this one. This time we can see they have still used counters, but they are sorted into groups. Let's see. Let's just get a pen and we can see that's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups, 7 groups, 8 groups. So we have 8 groups with 4 in each group. So we have 8 times 4. And again, it's going to equal 32 because 8 times 4 is equals 32. So we can use arrays and we can also put them into groups. Our previous example was arranged into 8 groups of 4. I wonder, if we still use groups, how many groups could we have this time? Let's take a look to see what they did. Oh, how many groups? Have you guessed it right? Yep, let's see. This time, rather than have 8 groups, we now have 4 groups. Let's find a pen so as we can circle those groups. So we have, that's 1. Ooh, it's a big circle. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. So we have 4 groups this time with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 equal groups of 8, just like our 4 times 8. And again, that will equal 32. So all of those are different representations of showing 4 times 8. We can also use bar models to represent 4 times 8. Here you can see we have a bar with 4 parts, 8 in each part. So 4 times 8. We can also represent using 8 groups of 4 in each part. So we can still represent 4 times 8 using our number bars too. And in this example you can see they have used a number line to represent 4 times 8, counting on in 8s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see 8, 16, 24, 32. So there are quite a few different ways to represent 4 times 8. Here you can see is a quick reminder of all the different ways to represent 4 times 8. Pause the video here to think about how many ways you can calculate 9 times 8. Think about the methods and the different ways of representing that we have looked at in the previous slides. How did you get on with that question? How many different ways were you able to find? Remember, you could use counters and you could arrange them into groups. You could arrange them into arrays, you could have drawn number bars and also a number line. And the answer to 9 times 8 is 72. So well done if you remembered any of those examples that we have learned so far. It is now your turn to answer the following questions on the next few slides. Remember, you can look back and pause at any time in the video to help you with your work, and we shall look at the answers at the end of the lesson. Pause the video here to answer your first question, and you need to complete the sentences. Think about the work we did at the very start of the lesson to help you. Pause the video here to answer this question, which is part of question number 1. Pause the video here to answer question number 2. Use counters to represent 2 times 8 and draw your representation. Remember, if you haven't any counters, you can use sweets, you can use pasta, any other materials that will help you with your multiplications if you need to. Pause the video here to answer question number 3. Work out how many cubes there are in total and complete the multiplication sentences. Pause the video here to answer question number 4. How many dots are there in total and how many different ways can you work this out? Pause the video here to answer this question. Oranges are sold in bags of 8. Mrs. Midler buys 4 packs. How many oranges is that? Complete the bar model to show your answer. Pause the video here to answer this question. Jean, Luke and Beverly have bought some bags of stars for a project. Which statements match the picture? So look at those 4 statements and which of them match the picture. Let's take a look at question number 1. Complete the sentences. There are bags of apples. How many bags of apples? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer was 5 bags of apples. How many apples in each bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 in each bag. How many apples in total? We know that 5 lots of 8s equal 40. So the answer was 40. If we count on in 8s, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So well done if you got the first part correct. Let's take a look at the second part to question number 1. There are how many octopuses? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 octopuses. How many arms? Well, we know octopuses have 8 arms. So there are 8. How many in total? 4 times 8, which is 32. And if we count on in 8s, we have 8, 16, 24, 32. Well done if you got that one correct too. Let's take a look at question number 2. Use counters to represent 2 times 8. Draw your representation. So here are my counters and we want 2 groups. So I think we need 2 rows with 8 in each group. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can have another set of 8s. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and another 8 makes 16. 8, let's check. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Were you able to use counters or any other materials to get your answer? Question number 3. Work out how many cubes there are in total and complete the multiplication sentences. So we can see there are 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 groups, 3 lots. How many in each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 in each, because remember we are doing our 3 to 8 times tables today. And how many altogether? We know that 3 times 8 equals 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And the second part in that question, we have this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time we have 8 sets with 3 in each set. And we know because 3 times 8 equals 24, then 8 times 3 will also equal 24. Did you get that one correct? And question number 4, how many dots are there in total? We can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups or 5 sets. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8 in each, or 8 dots on each. So there are 40 altogether. It does ask you how many different ways can you work this out, and I'm sure you would have been able to come up with other ways of working them out. We could have used 8 times 5 to equal 40, and that would have given you an answer too. Well done. How are you all getting on so far? Let's have a look at this question. Oranges are sold in bags of 8 and Mrs. Midler buys 4 packs. So how many oranges is that? And you had to complete the bar model. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that 4 lots of 8s are 32. So the answer there, the missing number, was 32. Did you get that one correct? Let's take a look at the final question. Jean, Luke and Beverly have bought some bags of stars for a project. Here are the bags with stars. And there are 8 stars in each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can see that there are 5 with 8 in each. Which statements match the picture? So there are 5 lots of 8 stars. Is that correct? That one is correct. So well done. Beverly says 5 add 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 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sets of 5s. That's not correct, is it? So it's not that one. So that one is not correct. Let's take a look. Wesley says there are 8 lots of 5 stars. Can we see 8 lots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one is not correct. So let's put a line through that one. And let's see. Diana says the total number of stars is 3 times 8. Add 2 times 8. So let's see. There is, let's get a pen. So we can see there are 3 lots of 8s. 1, 2, 3. And let's use a different colour. Add, let's 2 lots of 8s. I'm not sure if Mrs. Buddan said that correct, so let's say it again. So we have 3 times 8, 1, 2, 3, with the blue line. Add 2 times 8, 2 lots of 8s. Is that correct? Yep, so that one was a correct statement. So this statement was correct and this statement was correct. So well done if you had Jean, Luke and Diana as your answer. Let's see how we have all got on with today's target, which was multiplying numbers by 8. Remember, you should now be able to use repeated addition to multiply by 8. We have also looked at different ways of representing multiples of 8 using practical materials such as cakes and counters, and explore different methods calculating multiples or multiplying numbers by 8. Remember, we have used arrays, we have used number lines, we have also used bar models. How do you think you have done today? Give yourselves a thumbs up if you have managed to get all today's questions correct. Well done if you've got most of them correct. However, if you're still not sure, don't worry, as we will cover these again once we are back in school. So fantastic work everyone today. Don't forget to share your work with us in school. It would be lovely to see the fantastic work that you have been doing so far. Remember, you can WhatsApp using the school mobile number. You can email us. Remember, we are the Pumas group, so use the Pumas email address. Or if you're passing by during your walks, you can post your work through the school letterbox. Looking forward to the next lesson. Bye for now.